What up, what up, what up? It's your boy Day B. You're watching Day B on TV, where we go beyond that everyday bullshit that people be consuming on a day-to-day basis. And real quick, I want to make a quick video kind of talking about some of this Gemini energy, because, off the bat, like, things have already been getting a little crazy, you know what I'm saying? And like, I got this energetic overview video coming out very soon. It's uploading right now, but it's a big one, so it'll take a little time. But in the meantime, I did want to get this one in and just kind of talk about some of this energy, or just my thoughts as we moving into it. And keyword being thoughts. I feel like this time period right now, right? We are reconstructing our thought patterns. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of this energy, if you're thinking about things in a way that still resembles the old world, or just thinking in a way that resembles the old you, because you got to realize that every season we sparked off a new idea, right? Might have been in the same circumstance and situation, but everything was brand new. Like it was a time of intense separation. People kind of jumping timelines and things of that nature. People kind of switching up their lifestyles and switching up on people in their lives and their personal lives and their home lives. A lot of breakups, a lot of, just shifts in energy to the point where you no longer could hold up this facade. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? Like when we talk about everything that's been going on for the past year now, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of crazy because it's been like a gift and a curse on a lot of ways. The disruption and the monotony allowed people the space to kind of see what wasn't working and what they was kind of lying to themselves about. You know what I'm saying? Certain things and trajectories that we and plans that we had built upon what was considered normal back then. Now we started to get a whole. I like this little spot right here, yo. This shit fire with the moon in the back. You know what I'm saying? But we started to get hit with a lot of energies that kind of put us in a position to be like, oh wait, hold up. I don't actually want to go in this direction. I actually don't want to be around these people. I actually don't think that this is where my spirit is supposed to be at the moment. And things kind of switched up. So, going on to Aries season and things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? We really got into a situation where it was like, all right, like, so we started playing out these attributes and getting into this new vibration, you know what I'm saying? Starting off with Aries, of course, with the spark, the new idea and the new imagination of what could be, the new potential. And then Taurus, we just coming off of, and with Taurus energy, we was getting fixated and creating new ways of, we're not creating new ways, but we was getting stable on what it is that we was imagining. So you might have started with a bunch of different imaginations, but now you didn't trim the fat. I said that already in the other video I'm about to post. You know what I'm saying? But as far as Taurus goes, you know what I'm saying, or that transition goes. But the point of what I'm trying to say is this, that this is all like we're going through the steps again. You know what I'm saying? Aries to Taurus, and then now we're in Gemini. So Aries dealing with the spark. And really what it was in Taurus was our values. You know what I'm saying? That's really what Taurus represents, our values and a lot of our gifts and the things that we use as far as resources. So that was a time that we were probably gathering ourselves and trying to restructure things, because things have been so chaotic as of late. You know what I'm saying? Things have been so chaotic in movement, and we still got this Uranus energy kind of in Taurus, you know what I'm saying, in the fixated earth. So with Uranus there, it's been throwing us all through a loop where we've had to adapt to unique ways to make money or make stability and make things make sense in our world. You know what I'm saying? Nothing has been making sense for the last year and a half. You know what I'm saying? Really. But for the most part, where we are now is that we got a lot of energy centered in this Gemini, and we got a lot of energy in air. You know what I'm saying? The moon is leaving Libra right now, but we coming off of a grand air trine and things of that nature, but yet and still we still got Saturn, which just went retrograde in Aquarius. And so with all of this energy and air, you know what I'm saying, and Jupiter, even though it's in Pisces, is still on the cusp. It's still giving us a little bit of that Aquarian energy. It's a big attack on people's mentality right now. A lot of people are playing others like they're stupid. on so many different levels, from the government level to the people, to people in your personal life, to the point where, you know, you got to really make sure that you are thinking clearly at this time. You got to make sure that but for the most part, with all this energy in this Gemini energy, I feel as though, and then it just carrying on from the Taurus energy, this is our chance to reconstruct our minds. So think about it like this: if you are coming over, because like we're all probably overthinking right now, over analyzing, probably even over communicating, but think about it like this: if you are still having conversations that are pissing you off, or you still having thought patterns that are leaving you feeling drained, like damn, my head hurt, or just thoughts that are leaving you that have you, because you know we all have thoughts, and not all of our thoughts are ours. We receive thoughts, but it's like it's up to us to decipher and construct our mind in a way to make sure that we're entertaining the right thoughts, so that they can manifest into things. You know what I'm saying? But if you're still getting thoughts of self-doubt and thoughts that are making you kind of walk around in circles, you know what I'm saying? You had a whole list of things planned out during that day, but because of how you were thinking, it done turned into you kind of going back and forth, and then next thing you know, you look up and you ain't got shit done. AKA you were scatterbrained, or you allowed your mind to put you in a space where you didn't feel emotionally comfortable or prepared enough to do whatever it is that you needed to do. And you got to realize, no, you got to take control of your mind. And have strength. Your spirit is strong. Your spirit built your mind. So how you letting your mind convince your spirit out of doing something that it know it need to do? You feel me? And like when we start talking about, you know, our spirit guides and predecessors and things of that nature, they don't like that shit. That's weakness to them, and they frown upon that shit. And that oftentimes is when we feel the most naked. And it's not until we muster up the strength to say, fuck that thought, I'm gonna think like this, boom, that we actually start to reap the benefits of, or start to see results, as in we kind of getting our spirits back up, and now we up and going. But see, the thing about it is, you know, that's all fine and dandy, right? We all go through the motions, but at the same time, I feel as though we got to stop wasting time. At a certain level, you got to stop, you got to put an end to that shit and be like, no, I don't want to give so much more time. I don't want to give so much time to that process. You know, that gets frustrating. It's like, you know, every day an uphill battle. So some days are going to be easier than others, but on the bad days especially, we got to be strong. We got to be careful, because, and I say all that is just because this time period right now, you know, whenever I said this in the other video as well, anytime we're going through mutable energies, it's a great time for change. It's a fertile time for manifestation. Mutable and magic go hand in hand, you know, and I talk about the mutable signs in the other video and shit like that a little more in depth, but mutable and magic go hand in hand. You know, the mutable signs are the magicians of the zodiac, you know what I'm saying? The fixed signs are the builders, and the leaders are the cardinal signs, you know what I'm saying? But the magicians is the mutable signs. So when we're going through a mutable transition, this is the best time to change your motherfucking life, or to get on a course that you more satisfied with. You know what I'm saying? Based upon you just kind of looking at things, because there's a lot of mobility during mutable signs. And we got a lot of energies in the mutable signs. And along with all this, it's also crucial because we got the North Node here. And with the North Node here, we're getting bombarded with a lot of thoughts and feelings that have to do with uncomfortability, because it's our spiritual path. And so it's like, right now might be one of the hardest times for you to kind of get a grip on your mind and start to think positive. But it's like, trust me, fight through that shit, because the faster you can get a grip, and the better you can start now, early, constructing thoughts, and you do this all throughout the Gemini season, the better you're gonna reconstruct your mind into the way where you gonna be miles ahead, because you know where the mind goes, the body goes. But a lot of times we forget that, and we allow our minds to kind of take us on a trip and a detour way off our path and shit like that. And then we come back and we like, damn, you know what I'm saying, playing catch up. But it's like you wasted so much time. You know what I'm saying? But that's part of your spiritual development. We all got to get to a point where we lessen the time in which we're allowing things to kind of take us off course. You know what I'm saying? That's part of the development. That takes time. You know, that's not something you're going to wake up and do. But I'm kind of just letting y'all know now, because with this Gemini energy, it's all in the mind now, and we ain't got a lot of energy and water. right now. We ain't got a lot of energy and fire right now. So right now is a very analytical time, a very not so much dry, that's more earth, but it's going to be a kind of a, might be a little, it's going to be a light time, you know, fun time. Even though the energy of Gemini is heavy this time around, it's a little heavier. But the heaviness is like, we got to make sure that it's our minds, with our minds. See, we can lighten our load with lighter thoughts. You know what I'm saying? It's like when, you know, even if the energy is heavy, right now we have the power to access our thoughts, our thinking, our way of thinking, our thought patterns. And we need to create more thought patterns that allow space for upliftment. You know what I'm saying? AKA having lighter thoughts, not taking everything so down in the depths. You know what I'm saying? Because that's going to be the worst thing you can do right now, because you'll end up putting yourself into an emotional state or emotional funk that now it's going to be 10 times harder for you to actually manifest anything, because in the time of spring, you're going to be feeling the need to hide and pull the covers over your head. And now all of a sudden you missing out on all this good weather. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You missing out on all this good weather when you know damn well, season-wise, this is the time we need to be getting up and mingling with new experiences, mingling with new people, mingling with new things, new ideas, and taking these ideas to the next step. Because like all this energy is gonna bleed into the summertime energy. And when the summertime hit, it's like if you was all too sad during the spring to actually get on some new shit and make some new connections and you know, take control of your mind, you're not going to even have the platform or the setup. You're not going to have because see, right now, like Gemini going into Cancer, you're not going to have the connection to establish any emotional comfort anywhere, because that's kind of what leads into, it's like by getting familiar with your proximity, you able to then create privacy with those in which you've been communicating with, and they've been in your proximity, but you know, y'all developed, y'all been talking the whole Gemini season. So it's like, you know what I'm saying, I'm just kind of using that as a metaphor, but it's like, you know, if you're not out here connecting on some shit, getting your ideas out, you're not even going to be in a space to feel comfortable with nobody to build with. Because when Cancer season hit, that's going to be more of a time where it's going to probably be a lot more intimate. As far as the people you've been connecting with, you probably going to be in a space in which, oh, it's time to actually take that person and y'all kind of get behind closed doors, not on no not even on no, it don't have to be on no romantic shit, but y'all get behind closed doors, and now y'all have private now y'all having private interactions that are leading to an emotional comfort or some type of emotional force that is helping y'all manifest. You feel me? Like if we really talking about this shit, because, you know, we got to remember, like, because we in the age of Aquarius and things of that nature, a lot of things, and this is just how I see certain things, you know, I feel like everything be coming around full circle. So it's like certain energies, every energy is a progression. So as we progress around the cycle, you know what I'm saying, it's just like certain vibrations or certain energies that we are going to start coming back around to. It all matters on the work we did in the present moment. You feel me? Like, and that's something that I feel ain't really new, but like at the same time, it's like, it's just how I be looking at astrology, to where it's like, you got to look at everything like every moment counts. Every moment is precious. Every moment is an opportunity to truly change your life, to take control of something, to manifest something beneficial for you. So when you kind of get lazy and shit like that on your spirituality, and you allow certain things to pass, and you know what I'm saying, you get lazy with it, well, I feel like this produces mediocre results in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, and of course we can't be 100% all the time, but it's like, you just put forth the effort. You feel me? We got to all put forth the effort in our present moment, day by day. You know what I'm saying? As much as you can, so that even if you don't do things to 100%, the energy intention is there, and you can, you know what I'm saying, still manifest something from that, you know. And also we got this lunar eclipse coming up, so, you know, it's double the impact, you know, it's double the reasoning as to why, like right now. So, you know, when we start having these eclipses, these also be portals, but these be portals where different spirits is coming down here, and these spirits is hungry for other they're hungry for individuals who aren't ready to be themselves, or don't know how to be themselves, or not taking full advantage of their mind, or lost in their habits, lost in their desires. You know, a lot of these spirits that be coming through be demons and shit like that. Not all of them be helpful. So you got to be very aware of where your mind is at, and not only aware of where your mind is at, but what is your mind doing, and not using your mind for the wrong things, aka prejudgment and trying to analyze things to a way where you can get the shortcut, you know what I'm saying? Or using your mind to you know, manipulate situations, or you know what I'm saying? It's like we gotta take it a couple steps back and make sure we taking back control of our mind and taking care of our mind and taking care of our mentality and things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? And not allowing it to go haywire right now, you know what I'm saying? Especially just because our mind is how we, you know what I'm saying? Like I said in the beginning, our spirit built our mind. So every now and then you're going to have to fine tune it. But you got to remind yourself, you know, a lot of times we get lost in the body. And when we get lost in the body, we start to forget things like the spirit created these things, and that we got to use them to our advantage, not allow them to overtake ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Not allow them to overtake us. And now your mind got you overthinking and stressing. How your mind got you stressing? You built the mind. The mind should be making it all easy for you to think through hard situations and be like, oh, no, but I got this. All I got to do is X, Y, and Z. You feel me? Like, easier said than done, of course, but we got to put in that work right now. And right now it's just too crucial of a time to not be taking a hands-on approach with your mind, because it's just like, and that's where the warfare is at right now. Everybody is trying to play you as a fool. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, you got to look at the government, like everything they putting out, they trying to play you as a fool. Everybody's going to be insulting your intelligence this time around. I'm telling you, especially people who you're trying to ascend, and people that you know in your proximity, the first thing out their mouth is going to be all the things in the world to try to drag you right back down to where they was at. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta remind yourself where you at and where you going. And doing that, you know what I'm saying, goes with making sure your mind is intact and making sure that at every moment, you know what I'm saying, you are putting the proper, you're talking to, and also, you know, Gemini deals with talking to yourself. And part of that mentality is like how you're talking to yourself. You know what I'm saying? So how are you talking to yourself? Are you talking to yourself uplifting yourself, or are you talking to yourself in a way that's dragging you down? You know, all these different factors, you know what I'm saying? This it becomes important. So just kind of keep that in mind. And like I said, I got the other video uploading. I might just wait till tomorrow. But anyway, much love. And also I want to say, man, I'm proud of everybody, man. I'm proud of the whole soul group, because, you know, times like this is crazy, because, you know, we all had the same conversation when we talk in private, and that's you know, we really on that path. We really doing some big things out here. But it's like, man, we are really so fucking talented, man. And I see it right now. Like, we just got to keep on going. But I look around and I just see a bunch of beautiful souls producing some of the most incredible art, movies, film, messages, you know what I'm saying, like that I've ever seen in my life. And it warms my heart, you know what I'm saying, like this shit. And it inspires me on my downtime, you know what I'm saying. And that's how we got to do it, you know what I'm saying. That's how we uplift each other and pour into each other's cup. And then now we make sure that everybody's fed, you know what I'm saying. We make sure everybody's fed, and we make sure that everybody is growing, you know what I'm saying. But, you know, we all in this journey, and I just appreciate all y'all, especially the people who come out and support, you know what I'm saying. Like I love to see it, man. This shit really makes it just man, I can't put it into words at this point, but you know what I'm saying, I'll start tearing the fuck up and shit like that. But anyway, much love, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.